LoreWarrior vehicles, Motuo number 2, and Flashbang ZZ10000. Fun, speed, excitement. Words a lot of people associate directly to motorcycles of all kinds, regardless of age, social caste or home planet. Others would loudly add dangerous, reckless, and intolerant to that list when it comes to riding a bike. A negligible majority to anyone from the former category though, and as diverse as the consumer, so are the machines in question. Interestingly though, wherever the question is asked, the word most associated with motorcycles is freedom. Freedom from the hard labour for a poor farmer who doesn't have to pull his cart to market anymore. Freedom from his parents for the detaching teenager. Freedom from the daily stress for a jobber in Irian's stock exchange. To satisfy this freedom is the goal of two very different manufacturers located on Cyan in the Capellan Confederation. One is the venerable family enterprise simply known as Motuo Shang, manufacturers of exclusive motorcycles since 2467. Concentrating on faultless quality and exceptional customer service, its founder, Trun Shang, managed to get first contact with the Chancellor's Court in 2469. A must-have among Capellan nobles of a certain standing, every Motuo Shang was, and still is, assembled manually, customized to the customer's wishes. Apart from the weights gladly endured, there are never more than a few dozen models being constructed per year. A certain timelessness adheres to everything as well. New gadgets, fads, and sudden model changes simply do not exist within Motuo Shang, which continues to use chassis and engine technology that were old when it was introduced. Every alteration in design is the result of a slow, thoughtful process, more of an evolvement, naturally interlocking into what exists. It is the freedom of biding one's time. On the other side of the coin there is the new kid on the block, Ceres Metals, at least in that branch of business. When Chancellor Sun Tzu announced his Xinsheng program, the multi-corporation wasn't one to be left behind, quickly taking advantage of the new options offered by the government and expanding into new markets. One of which was leisure, and with it came motorcycles. Compared to Motuo Shang, philosophies couldn't differ more though. Ceres bikes are cheap in all aspects. Nevertheless, success was almost guaranteed. Between an aggressive PR campaign, governmental support, and the New Age euphoria spreading across the Confederation, Ceres gobbled up market share faster than anyone could have anticipated. But the continuation of this story of success has suddenly become uncertain again. While there have been several reports, which were hushed up, of unreliable merchandise resulting in deadly accidents in the past, this latest incident might not simply go away. During the unveiling on Cyan, performing in true Xinsheng pomp, Ceres officials presented some of their newest sports models to members of the famous Red Lancers. However, the intended mind-boggling stunt show performed by the warriors themselves turned into a major catastrophe as the brakes on Zhongxiao Smith's bike gave out, sending the machine crashing full speed into the safety barrier, killing the pilot instantly. Right, motorcycles and where to find them. TRO Vehicle Annex, as we have two vehicles here, although I'm not actually sure which one on this image below is supposed to be the Ceres Metal or the Motuo Shang models, but as you can see, these people are having a great time with it, especially this bloke. If you look at him on the bottom left there, he's not looking at her face, I'm just saying, he's checking her out there, that guy. And you've got the one right at the top there, the little, like the one that is literally just one big wheel. I mean, it's a unicycle. That one looks pretty friggin' dangerous. You got some kind of alien cat creature there. It seemed to be a thing of them trying to put different animals in most of these pictures I've noticed, where they can. I do like the little ATV type thing. That's kind of cool. It looks like it might seat two people, but I'm not sure if that's because it's black and white image, but that does look like glass, so it might be able to have a couple of people in it. And then you got that kind of Tron-like bike there on the right, so yeah, they're all kind of cool. I mean, the one in the bottom left looks like a kind of retro style, so I'm not sure which one's the Motuo Shang. Probably the little one in the bottom there, bottom left, I think, is probably supposed to be a Motuo Shang, because it looks kind of retro, it looks a bit older, and the Ceres Metals ones are probably like the more sportier looking thing, so. But as far as stats are concerned, The Motuo Shang is a wheeled small vehicle, as it says. Obviously, it uses an ICE engine. Cruises of 12 hexes and flanks at 18. Let's see. Obviously, it has internal structure of 1 everywhere, and it just has monocycle chassis and controls modification, 1 crew seat. Whereas the series of bikes Flashbang series are a little bit heavier. They move 10 and 15 comparatively, so yeah, a bit slower overall. Same kind of internals, and they also features bicycle chassis and controls modification, 1 crew seat and a pillion, 25 kilogram. Yeah, pretty simple little vehicle, but it's kind of cool. I like, again, the vehicle annex is great because there's loads of cool little vehicles to add to the universe, a little bit of flavour that you can drop in. If you're a GM, you can, oh, he turns up in this motorcycle. It doesn't have to be that name. You can just, clip the picture. There's this guy, this NPC's motorcycle. He turns up on one of the players might buy one, so like, hey guys, check out my new bike, kind of thing. So it's cool when you got stuff like that. It just allows players to have something a bit more unique and something of their own. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the new vehicle annex one. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'll catch you next time, and have a good one. Bye bye.